In this video, we're going to continue talking about the program execution process, but we're going to be making a comparison between compile time and runtime. So it is very important for you as a developer to understand the difference between compile time and runtime. The truth is that the strength of a developer or a good software engineers lies in understanding particular details about softwares, about the execution process, about life cycle. So you must get the particular information and understand in detail what happens at each and every stage. And that is why I want you to understand the difference between compile time and runtime. Okay. So we're going to start by looking at compile time. So what exactly is compile time? So compile time just refers to the stage when a computer program, okay, is being converted to binary but has not been loaded into memory and is not yet running. So from the previous diagram that we had a stage that was called source code, okay. So from the time when your program is still in source code format, meaning when it's still Java or C++, right up until it comes to the loader, okay, the loader, before it is run into memory and then it's now executing such that you can see it on the screen. This process of compiling the program, this process here, okay, you call it compile time. Compile time simply means the program is being converted. It's going through the source code stage, it is going through the preprocessor stage, it is going through the interpretation stage, it is going through the assembler, it is going through a linker until it reaches a loader. So before a computer program is in memory and it is running, you can see it on the screen, okay. That period is called what? Is called compile time, okay, compile time. So you are mostly going to hear me talk about at compile time there will be an error, maybe at runtime there will be an error, okay. So that is what compile time is. So if you understand what compile time is, let us now look at the concept of runtime. So when you say that a computer program is at runtime, what we mean is this. Runtime simply means the period after this program is loaded into memory. It is now in the random access memory, okay. It's now in the random access memory, meaning the bits are now in the processor. The bit is now able to fetch information from the processor, like the CPU, right? It's able to fetch information from the random access memory and then run those instructions and then execute the task or the instructions that you've put into the computer program. Okay, so at that point when the program is in the random access memory, it is loaded by the loader into the RAM and then it goes into the CPU, where now the instructions can be brought to life and materialize. Okay, so if it was a game, you have clicked the icon and now you're able to see the characters, you're able to drive the cars, you're able to shoot the guns in the game. Any type of game that you play, you're now able to use the swords in the game. That point is known as what? As runtime. Okay, so runtime just simply means the time when the computer program is loaded into memory, it is running, and the user is able to access the feature of the computer program. So the major difference between the two is that at compile time, the program is running, okay, it's being compiled, right, into binary, but the user has no access. They can't see the graphical user interface yet. At runtime, the user is able to see the graphical user interface. So if you, let's say there's a guy called Jack. Jack is now sitting on his laptop, right? He wants to play this latest movie and watch it. So when Jack just clicks, okay, on this icon for the new movie, okay, clicks on this icon, he's waiting before the period when he clicks on this icon and before the movie starts playing in any media player, it looks like there's a bit of a glitch, there's a bit of time there. Okay, that time is what you call a compile time. The moment that movie is now displayed on the screen and then Jack is able now to press play or pause or fast forward or rewind, that period is now called what? Run time. So it is important as a developer to understand the difference between compile time and run time in the life cycle of the execution process for a computer program. So that is a difference between a compile time and run time.